Avengers, assemble. Welcome back to Sanders Presents. I'm Greg, and if you're enjoying the content we're producing here, please consider following that link in the description below and becoming an Avenger today by joining our Patreon if you are able. We have two tiers available, a $3 tier and a $5 tier. At that $5 tier, you become an Avenger Premium member, and as a founding Avenger, your name is added to our Avenger Memorial Hall of Fame. And we have Fairy Cake Ed, Fly Guy 215, Treasure Valentine, Fishy, BKS Ford, and One Shot, One Kill. I want to thank them so much for their support, for being Avenger Premium members, and I want to thank all of my Avengers. And of course, as a reminder, starting on Monday, which is, of course, the 20th of December, starting the 20th of December, tomorrow, Sanders Presents on Patreon will be giving out a code a day for our 12 days of Christmas celebration. So every day on Patreon, we will drop a code for a new indie game. We are celebrating independent content. We are an independent content creator here on YouTube, and we're celebrating independent creators in gaming. So a code will drop for the next 12 days. And a new game, you have the chance to add it. So it's first come, first serve, one code a day. Again, if the game seems interesting to you, by all means, you can redeem that code, and the code will be redeemable through Steam. So this is open to all Patreon members, whether you're at the $3 tier or the $5 tier, you are eligible. And in addition to that, for our Avenger Premium members, again, the comic for January has already been selected. It is Spider-Man related, and Avenger Premium members will be able to get it. I think it's scheduled for the 6th of January, but by the 6th of January, you will have your comic available, which you'll be able to find in the Discord, again, in the Founders channel. If you're a founding Avenger, you should see the Founders channel. Okay, so it's Avengers Assembled. It's Sunday, and it is for the 19th of December, 2021. So this is an update on the channel. And very, very exciting update. This is absolutely thrilling, the amount of growth we've had in just 1 week from where we spoke last Sunday. We are up to, as of the recording of this video, 630 subscribers. We knocked that out of the park. And remember, we need 1,000 subscribers to again begin our eligibility for channel monetization. Then on top of that, we have it's incredible to think about, over 403,000 views on the channel. We exploded. We experienced massive growth in just the span of the week. This is huge. Ever since Square Enix nuked our original channel, the original Sanders Presents channel, this is a huge deal. This is amazing. This is great statistics. These are great numbers, and it means YouTube's going to put out more recommendations. YouTube's going to advertise our videos more. YouTube's going to put it on the front page more. This is amazing. This is really, really well done, and I have to thank everyone who took the time to watch our videos, to check us out, to subscribe. This means the world. Like, literally, thank you so much for checking us out this week and for keeping our analytics up. Then, in our watch time, which is the second half of channel monetization, we need 4,000 hours in watch time for channel monetization. So we need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. Well, we have 630 subscribers, and we have 3,000 hours of watch time. That's incredible. That is absolutely incredible. So, again, to all of you, thank you. I mean, I'm looking at the analytics right now because, again, that's what I like to do on Sunday. I like to give everybody an update on the channel, an update on the Patreon. But we have 630 subscribers, and all of you are watching. you're checking out our content. We have a viewer retention that is incredible. You're subscribing for Marvel content. You're enjoying our Marvel content. You're sticking around and you're watching our videos, and that helps immensely. And not only are you watching, but you're commenting and you're liking, and that's the big thing that we have to continue to drive. Watch the videos, absolutely, but getting those comments and getting those likes, it's a three-pronged attack, basically. YouTube pays attention to all of that. So if you're watching, just take a quick minute, hit that like button, again, share a comment, what have you, but it all helps immensely with YouTube's analytics and algorithms. We're talking about direct engagement, and so many of you are engaging with our content. So again, thank you. I, here at Sanders Presents, it's me. I produce it, I edit it, I cut where need be, I make the intros, I do the outros, all the logos, all the designs, all the drawings, everything you see, it's me. It's just me. So all of the response that I get is from viewers like you. When you're watching and you're subscribing, you're enjoying the content, whether you're supporting us on Patreon, you are making this content possible. Because, honestly, we would not be able to pour the time into this. There's just no way to be able to pour the time into this and not see, valuable returns in terms of our analytics, in terms of our viewership. And not only are we having people still rediscovering us who were with us with the last channel, just, we're trying to get the word out that Sanders Presents is still around. We're starting over, but we're also getting new viewers, and we're continuing to build a community that, again, I'm incredibly thankful for, especially during the holidays. An amazing, wonderful community. Whether you're on our Discord, whether you're, on our Twitter, whatever, but we really, really do have an incredibly kind, thoughtful, inviting, and welcoming comic book community. And again, it's like I say, every time we do this, we're conversational. We're not confrontational. You know what I mean? We're not, I don't want to be clickbait media. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do that. That's not interesting to me. That's not entertaining to me. I want to sit down, have some fun, entertain, start a conversation. I'm not a journalist. My goal is to have a good time, and to be almost as if you were standing in a comic book shop with me, or you were sitting on my sofa. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, hanging out, sitting on the couch, having a conversation, speculating about what's coming up, theorizing. We've all been hit hard. The crisis hit all of us hard. From I was laid off, and to where we were, to where we are now, we built our last channel up incredibly in the span of a year. That it hurts to have had all of that knocked out from under us. We had to start somewhere. We had to start here. And supporting us on Patreon, helping with all of that, subscribing and showing us that you're enjoying what we're doing as an independent creator. That's awesome. And that kind of, direct connection with an audience is, it's a blessing. It really is, and it's a fight. It's an endless fight. We know what we had to fight with YouTube last time. We constantly had videos demonetized. That's something we're prepared for, though, thanks to our Patreon. It means we don't have to solely rely on advertising, which is why, again, that's why I continue to point out, if you're able, if you can support us, even just for $3 or any amount that you can put in, again, it all goes toward building this channel and allowing us to focus on it even more and to do more as we grow and to not have to rely on YouTube's analytics and algorithms. It allows us to run what we want to run because we don't do the clickbait. We don't push that kind of media. So our reliance is completely on the audience that we're naturally building in terms of building a place where people can just have a good time. Have a positive, good time, and hopefully leave feeling good about what they enjoy. You know what I'm saying? That's what we want to do here. We want that's the key goal. There's a meme that was shared on Discord that I would love to turn into a gag video, and because if you saw our last channel, we did some gag Marvel videos. But it's a hilarious meme, and it's someone in the background, saying, you're playing, I don't remember it off the top of my head, but it's like you're playing Avengers. You know what? I'm just going to open it up. I'm going to open up Discord right here because it is worthwhile. And I don't often post these things in the videos, just, to be as reasonable as possible. But Sunday's meant to be a more casual chat in terms of an update. But let's see, where was it? There it is. Storm Gamer posted it. ISO Storm Gamer 558. Bunch of people are sitting around playing Marvel's Avengers. Someone walks in. This game sucks. Why do you play it? And then they start screaming, "Quit having fun." And to me, that sells it. That just sells it so perfectly. Whether it's Marvel, whatever it is. I mean, there's going to be people who are like that, because this is the internet. We just got to accept it. But the goal is we're going to have a good time. If we're going to be a Marvel channel, we're going to do it right. And that means we're going to dive into everything. Every rumor, every leak, every game, every TV show. We're going to dive into it, and we're going to have a good time. And again, I'm always thankful for ways to give back, whether it's, through our monthly comic drops and now with our 12 Days of Christmas giveaway, in ways that I can, find a way to give back, through my patrons and to my Avengers. We produce daily content, and a video a day and then live streams on top of it. So there's already a lot of work that goes on into it. And your support is directly supporting the content that you're seeing, the daily videos, the live streams, everything, all the time that goes into it, the hours, the hours and man hours that go into it. Now, as we're looking ahead, looking at our schedule, obviously, if we're looking to the past, Spider-Man No Way Home, which we're not going to talk about on this Sunday just because it is still very new. We want to give people time to talk about it. There's no spoiler warning in the video, so we're not going to get into it at all. There are videos and there are live streams for our Spider-Man No Way Home spoilers if you want to check those out. They're all throughout our channel. Again, and in our Discord, you can find you can look at the Sanders Presents channel, which is at the top of the Discord, and it will show you every video that's gone up on this channel. You can scroll through that very quickly, and you can find our Spider-Man No Way Home content because that's, recent. And I'm happy to talk more about Spider-Man. I'm in love with Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man. Again, I've said it before. I'll say it again. I said it, this week. But Spider-Man No Way Home is the best MCU Spider-Man film. Like, they did it. They got it right. They nailed it. And I'm really appreciative of it. I had a good time with it. Just, again, keeping it as vague as possible. Then we talked about Deathlock in Marvel's Avengers. We talked about those rumors in Marvel's Avengers, which a lot of you seem to respond to. And we're going to keep these conversations going. Next week is done. All of next week is pretty much done, and now we're looking ahead again. Christmas is fast approaching. My daughter's now out of school. She's on her Christmas vacation, and so schedule is very, very tight. So I'm trying to pump out a lot of videos and get a lot of content scheduled so that if anything does get away from me, then we're still keeping up with our near daily content at the very least. In addition to dropping all of the codes on Patreon over the next 12 days, starting Monday. Which puts us into since next week is done, we're welcoming Fly Guy 215 to our Avenger Premium membership. Again, Fly Guy, thank you so much for joining and for supporting us at the Avenger Premium tier. The week's videos were finished before you became an Avenger Premium member, so your name will be reflected in the next week's videos, which will be, again, 24th, or no, not 24th, because that's on a Friday, and that's done. So again, you'll be reflected starting that Saturday. So Christmas Day is when you'll be reflected, and then going forward. And then, of course, your name will be reflected in live streams. As long as you're a Avenger Premium member, your name will, of course, remain in our Avenger Memorial Hall of Fame. Because, again, just between that and the comics, just ways that I can give back. We have two simple tiers. I don't intend to add more to it. I don't intend to change that too much. And again, just your support and your direct support, really thank you so much for going over to Patreon and for choosing to support us, subscribing to us once a month through our Patreon, dropping $3, $5, whatever amount you feel like. It's a blessing. It really is. And thank you so much. So December, again, I'm thinking it's going to be this week, and I'll let my patrons know, of course. But our December comic giveaway was the Daredevil Epic Collection Last Rites, and we're going to do a live stream on it. So hopefully you've had the time to read it. Hopefully you've had the time to check it out at least a little bit. We are going to do a live discussion on that comic. My plan is to do it this week before Christmas, to sit down and have an early conversation, or, early afternoon, something. Just try to have, try to have that conversation before Christmas, before it gets too far away from us. Because again, I'm already planning for the January comic. So that's where I'm at right now with that. Overall, though, it was an amazing week. I mean, honestly, it's better than anything I'd have asked for, better than anything I could have hoped for, that kind of growth. It's incredible. Hopefully we can keep the momentum up. Obviously, we'll see come what may. We'll take it with stride. Thankfully, I don't have to. The great thing is I don't have to worry about YouTube monetization. I don't have to obsess over it. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be a fear in the back of my mind having a video demonetized, even, when we do get monetization. And that's, that kind of relaxation is because of the support on Patreon. I get to sit back and go, you know what? I can make any content I want. YouTube demonetizes it, so be it. But I don't have to worry about it because of that. But at this trajectory, I mean, we just took off like a rocket. And so it's really exciting and overwhelming, especially to see all the response to the videos and to see everybody getting involved. Like, it's cool. I mean, like, legitimately, thank you. Okay, so that's it for this Sunday. We're going to wrap this up. To my Avengers, again, as I said, these Sunday videos are all about, celebrating and thanking my Patreon supporters and legitimately thanking you all so much and looking at the channel and keeping everyone abreast of where we stand. Thank you so much for your support. As I said, if you're able, please consider following that link in the description below to become an Avenger today. Holidays are fast approaching. Last minute gifts. You can follow a link in the description below to order our debut novel on Amazon. 89 Instrument of Destruction is a thrilling science fiction novel. Please consider checking that out and maybe picking one up for someone in your life. Maybe they're a fan of Star Wars, science fiction, kind of, conspiracy stuff. But do consider checking it out. Thank you. And of course, thank you for being a part of this conversation. I really do appreciate it. Again, please consider liking this video if you haven't yet. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and share our content across social media. Maybe there's a video you really like that you think adds to a conversation. Hey, get out there and share it. It all helps immensely. As I've said, with YouTube's analytics and algorithms, we really do appreciate it. So thank you. Above all else, and most importantly, stay safe. Take care of others. Have an absolutely marvelous day, and have a wonderful, wonderful holiday. Stay safe. Bye, everyone.